What is going on, everybody? Tech enthusiast here, and this is a camera comparison video between the Realme X2 Pro against the Asus Rog Phone 2. So we have the new budget flagship phone from Realme versus the spec monster from Asus. Which one of these phones have the better camera? Let's find out in this video. Just before starting the comparison, here is a quick look at the camera specs. The Realme X2 Pro has a quad camera setup with a 64 megapixel primary lens, a 13 megapixel telephoto lens, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The Asus Rog Phone 2 has dual cameras, a 48 megapixel main lens and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. As for the video recording, both of the phones can record up to 4K at 60 frames per second. For slow motion videos, the Realme X2 Pro can record super slow motion video at 960 frames per second in 720p, and the Rog Phone 2 can record up to 480 frames per second at 720p. This is a focus test video recording on the Realme X2 Pro to see how fast it focuses with the background and the foreground object. This is a focus test video recording on the Asus Rog Phone 2 to see how fast it focuses with the background and the foreground object. Do look out for the speaker animations so you know which device the audio is coming from. This is a 1080p video recording at 30 frames per second between the Realme X2 Pro against the Asus Rog Phone 2. And we're just going to see how good the new budget flagship is from Realme compared to the spec monster, the Rog Phone 2. Okay, so not a lot going on around here. Oh, you can actually see some gulls just there. And we see if we can get a better view of them. Yep, there they are. Okay, so I'm just gonna go up a little short jog and speed it up to see the video stabilization between the two phones. This is a 4K video recording at 30 frames per second between the Realme X2 Pro against the Asus Rog Phone 2. Okay, so the day isn't that good, no sun up, but we'll just have to do with what we've got here. So we've got a few gulls in the surrounding area, and I'm just going to do a short jog to see how the video stabilization is in 4K. Okay, and let's see what we've got here. So again, a few gulls, and as you can see, the day is slightly gloomy. So that is the end of this camera shootout. For daylight photos, for the most part, both of the phones are good, but then there are photos where the Rog Phone 2 is a little too dark. For portrait photos, the Realme X2 Pro was definitely better than the Rog Phone 2. For indoor photos, I think the Realme X2 Pro had the edge. When it came to low light photos, the Rog Phone 2 suffered quite bad compared to the Realme X2 Pro. For video recording, the Realme X2 Pro had a lot of jittering when jogging. The Rog Phone 2 wasn't that bad, but the video recording was darker like the photos on the Rog Phone 2, and this seemed to have happened after the recent software update. So what did you think of this comparison video? Which of these phones will you or have you bought? Do let me know in the comment section. Realme have put out a solid phone and that's priced very competitively. Comparing the specs, the Rog Phone 2 has better specs like a higher refresh rate display, a massive battery, and also a clean version of Android. The Realme X2 Pro does have the 50-watt charger, and as mentioned, it is cheaper than the Rog Phone 2. I have also done a speed test and benchmark comparison which you can find on my channel. If you have enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, then please do consider subscribing, as I have more videos coming up. So make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified as soon as I release my videos. Please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and like always, thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.